So, gentlemen, you lost. It could be your fault, it could be other people's fault, but does it matter now? What matters is that people remember that you fell really hard, that it seems impossible for you to get up. You don't feel any strength inside of you, and it's not because of the failure. It's because of the people that you have around you. The people who told you that they are gonna be there when you need them, but they are nowhere to be found. The people who were closest to you, the people who were the most loyal to you are nowhere to be found. And it feels really painful. Every single morning, you're just dragging yourself out of the bed. Everything feels heavy and cold. Your room feels colder than ever. When you see yourself in the mirror, it's totally a different person. It's not the same. This person looks like a loser. This person feels like a person who doesn't have any happiness in their life. The moment when we fall, the moment when men fail and lose, that's the exact moment when most of them die inside. They don't feel seen. They don't feel proud about themselves. It's really very difficult to get out of that situation. But you know what real men do? They take their time. When they are sad, they're completely sad. When they're sobbing, they're completely sobbing. But after that phase is done, they know that they have to get up and build that thing back again, stronger and tougher than ever. So they take their time. They may cry, they may get sad, they may act depressed for a while, but after a certain time, they get up. They get up and do the work. They go back to the drawing board and fix every issue that was there before. And they don't need anybody else's validation this time. They don't need anybody else's approval. They don't want anybody else's help even. They just get up alone, themselves, and build this whole empire, brick by brick, piece by piece. This time they are different, because this time they are raw, they are authentic, they are not doing for anybody else's approval. They are just doing to prove themselves that they are somebody, that they can go through any disaster whatsoever and they'll come back stronger. The voice becomes clearer than ever. The vision becomes clearer than ever. And they are not the same person anymore. They are just whole different individual. So to have a comeback, the first thing that you gotta do is fix your body. Fix your sleep, fix your nutrition, diet, and go to the gym 5 times a week. Every week. That should be non-negotiable. Stop eating junk food. Stop eating oily food. Stop going out in cafes, in restaurants every now and then. Doesn't serve you. The second thing that you gotta do is cut the noise. Clean your environment. When I'm saying clean your environment, it's not just your room or your house. That's very important. But apart from that, I'm telling you to cut the noise that you have in your life. Don't hang around with people who do not directly or indirectly support you in your dreams, in your goals. Do not indulge yourself in any kind of activity which just downgrades your progress. Every single step that you take has to be purpose-driven, has to have some kind of intention behind it. Do not be subservient. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your day. Take charge of your morning. Every single thing that you do has to have some kind of purpose. You do not have any time to waste, my friend. The next thing that you gotta do is pick a skill. Has to be some kind of social skill, soft skill. Can be speaking. It can be listening. It can be dressing well. It can be how to hold the conversation in a public environment, social settings. How to hold a power dynamic when you are talking to somebody who is in higher authority than you are. Just pick one skill and just master it. The next thing that you gotta do is create a system. Not tomorrow, not day after. Stop procrastinating. Create a system and follow that system every single day. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Just create a regular, simple system which is going to include the major and important task of your day. And just follow through. If you do this, I promise you that you're going to get out of that rut in about 6 to 7 months. You're going to be a whole different person. And this time, when you go out and meet people, they can sense something has changed. They don't know exactly what. Maybe your eyes, maybe the way you talk, maybe the way you hold yourself in a public environment. Maybe your standards have raised, but something have definitely changed. And people will pick up on that. People will notice. But the reality is, you are not doing this for other people. You're just doing it for yourself. The comeback can be hard, can be difficult, but it's not impossible. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.